Hello, my fellow cinephiles, welcome back to the channel Parker Loves Movies. And that's me, I'm Parker, and I love movies. And today, oh my goodness, we've got some dogs playing over here. Louie, you stinky baby. Louie here is 17 and a half years old, and he's still alive somehow. And he loves barking at Mochi, who just wants to play. Before we were interrupted, we've got the Loki Season 1 Steelbook. This is something, guys, this surprised the heck out of me because they announced that, like, for Australia, New Zealand, and a few other regions, Disney just isn't gonna sell any physical media anymore, period. So like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was the very last physical movie that Disney is selling in Australia and those other oceanic regions, which is kind of crazy. So having announced that, and then they're like, oh, and by the way, we're also making these discs. I'm all kinds of surprised. We'll do a Wanda Steelbook video experience later, but I literally was not expecting this, and of course they picked the two very best Disney Plus TV shows, Loki and WandaVision. So here it is. This is the front of the Steelbook. Feel free to pause or fast forward at anything. Got the back of the Steelbook, of course, this is just the slipcover. And I'm already really loving the very colorful Steelbook design. Unfortunately, though, it is a glossy presentation, so fingerprints are gonna be more visible. Actually, that's not too bad. All right, let's see, ooh, the real back. So if we open it up, ta-da! This is the full cover experience. I quite like that. And of course, we got the very mysterious and creepy Miss Minutes just kind of lurking. This is at the Citadel, I believe, towards the end of the season. Oh, and then here's the spine. This is, in fact, the Ultra HD Blu-ray. For some reason, they also are selling just regular Blu-ray for Loki and The Mandalorian and WandaVision for like $5 less. That is a weird decision, but of course, $5 more gets you a much better picture quality. And I know what you're thinking, but Parker, I already have Disney Plus, I can watch this for free. Why would I spend money on this? Even though it's like you have the best internet ever, all that 4K streaming is gonna be right around 15 to 20 megabits per second. Blu-rays are gonna be up to 100 megabits per second. So it just looks better, especially if you have a bigger and bigger and bigger display to watch it on. Looking inside, opening it up, looks like we've got some extra goodies that we'll take a look at. Looks like it's got some artwork, little bits. And then look at that Miss Minutes. Of course, she is orange, and the discs are orange, my favorite color. So yeah, that's fun. Basically, Miss Minutes just took over our discs. And of course, we can see here ABC, so it is in fact region free, which is a huge plus. A few of my 3D Blu-rays are not region free, they're region locked, and I can't watch them here in America, even though I changed my Xbox to be like other regions. So you don't need to worry about that, the disc will just work. And on the inside, I'm not sure which episode this is from, but we got a full art inside featuring Loki. My initial impression is I don't hate it and I don't like it, I'm pretty neutral. Sometimes the inner cover is total crap, sometimes it's amazing. This time around, in my opinion, it's fine. However, the outer artwork, especially this front cover, I really like. So that's a good plus. Even when you buy a Blu-ray or a DVD or a 4K Blu-ray or a 3D Blu-ray or whatever, usually it's like just the disc and then nothing else. They don't have any fun things like this like they did a lot in the 2000s and the 2010s. Well, we already saw Alligator Loki. That's very fun. Definitely a welcome addition to the Loki lore. Hopefully we get to see more of him and Kid Loki in the upcoming future. I know classic Loki kind of sacrificed himself at the end. Sorry if that's a spoiler. So this looks like concept artwork. So there's this one episode where they go into like the 2070s, somewhere like in Connecticut or something at a mall that's just about to get like blown up or something. So I guess this is concept art for that episode. We got Loki and we got Owen Wilson here. What's his character's name? Mobius. Mobius, not to be confused with the terrible movie Morbius. Is this, oh, this is the little smoke monster at the end, Elijah or something, or Eroth. What? It's been a minute since I've seen it, so I guess I know what I'm gonna be watching tonight. Well, the fun and games don't end here because we have a full-on Loki Funko Pop collection. Let's go check that out. All right, well, here it is, the Funko collection. Obviously, we're not gonna go over everything, but maybe I should. Looks like we got Mochi right here. Borkin trying to make an appearance. Oh, and then we got Stinky Baby. We got the gremlin right here. The decrepit creature from hell. It smells so bad. The start of the collection was actually just the classic 3. I like collecting Funko Pops in group of 3. Of course, we've got Sylvie right here, which is very fun. The girl Loki, a very welcome addition to the Loki universe and the Marvel universe at that. And then at the same time, I also got Mobius and Loki himself. This is like, sounds like a Korok. The god of mischief himself, Loki. Now this is the Loki TV show version of Loki. So originally I had just those 3, but then later on, Jason and I were in Seattle at the Funko Pop headquarters. So I picked up Ramona Remslayer and Miss Minutes, and they came together, and I did super glue them and all my Funko Pops to the stands because they keep falling off and it irritates me to no end. And then most recently we got Kid Loki and Alligator Loki tagging along on his back. We just picked this up at the FanX comic convention in Salt Lake City last week. I was also looking for Alligator Loki and Classic Loki, but then we tried to find the vendor and like we looked everywhere and we couldn't find the vendor. So eventually we'll get Alligator Loki and Classic Loki added to that as well, but that's the recent edition. Also notice there's plenty of room on this stand, so I am preparing for that to happen. But this collection wouldn't be complete without the special Loki sauce from McDonald's. Of course, season 2 hasn't come out yet. It's not due on Disney Plus for a couple more weeks. McDonald's, I guess, is playing a big role in one of the episodes, so we gotta, of course, add that to the collection. So there you have it. We got the Loki sauce, we got the Loki Funko Pops, we got the Loki Season 1 4K Ultra HD HDR Steelbook. And this old man needs a nap, so we're gonna make sure he gets a nap, okay? You stinky gremlin. Ugh. Keep watching movies, keep buying physical. We'll see you in the next video.